What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be discussing Ultimate Team Unleashed and the Gauntlet qualifiers, which are, you have two different ways to do it. You can do the regular one that requires no change to your lineup, and you can also do it to where you have to go with the weekly theme, which this week is the NFC East. So you're going to need players from the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Giants, and the Redskins at Tier 1 in order to complete it. Now, I've already done it, but I've had recent requests on how to do it, how to set your lineup and stuff like that. Well, this video is pretty much going to show you how to set your lineup to do any chemistry. First off, let me show you what I'm talking about. With the solo challenges, when you go over to the Gauntlet Unleashed, the regular basic open qualifier is going to be, you can leave your team however it is. It doesn't matter. Monday through Thursday, play it, do what you got to do. Ultimately, at the end of this event, you're going to get a gold player reward pack. It's not going to be the same type of rewards that you get for doing it for premium. Okay, so this is like the open qualifier. This is going to be the open championship. This is when your team just stays normal, stays the same. You don't do anything to adjust the tier of your lineup or anything like that. For the premium, you're going to have to go with a weekly. It's like a weekly type of theme that's set. This week, like I just said previously, is the NFC East. So this is what you needed to do. Activate Washington Redskins chemistry at a minimum of Tier 1, New York Giants Tier 1, Dallas Cowboys Tier 1, Eagles Tier 1. Now, if you're new to MUT, you're probably saying, what are you talking about? What do you mean tier? What is this tier stuff? That's what I'm here to help you with. Now, you can see I completed all this stuff, and to let you guys know what you get for doing this, you get a Gauntlet trophy. So now I have 4 Gauntlet trophies from doing this, okay? All right, so now that you see what we needed, let's go to the lineup. I'm going to break it down for you guys so that you understand thoroughly what you're supposed to be doing. The first thing you're going to want to do is, if you're on PS4, you're going to want to press triangle. If you're on the Xbox One, you're going to want to press Y, I believe. And Y or X, Y or triangle is going to bring up your lineup tools. Now, what you're going to do here is you're going to go down and you're going to change the active lineup. Now, the lineup that I'm using right now, I named it Chem Solos. You can see right there where it says create new. R1 or would be the right trigger would be to rename on Xbox, and you just name it what you want to name it. Now, just look how simple it is. I can easily, once I do what I have to do, I can switch between my regular lineup and another lineup, and you have enough for, I believe, 5 of them. You see 5 slots there. I don't know if it's more. I never usually go over 5. So now I'm just going to show you really quickly. Bam, I can go to my lineup 1. This is my regular lineup that I used to go online and play and do MUT head-to-head, all right? Go ahead and press triangle or Y again. We're going to change the active lineup, and this is going to be the Chem Solos lineup, okay? So there we go now. This is what I did. The tiers are on your right. Right now, you can see we're already at Dallas Cowboys Tier 1, Eagles Tier 1, Giants Tier 1, and Redskins Tier 1. Now, let's find out how I did that. For the Dallas Cowboys, everybody that's being utilized to increase the tier should be highlighted, okay? So you can see that Dak Prescott is one person, Bryce Butler is one person, and I'm missing the third. Okay, but he's not supposed to be the third because yeah, this guy. Because remember, he'll get the chemistry. The people that are not starting will get the chemistry, but it has to already be within the chemistry. Like the guy, like the second string left guard doesn't really apply to this tier. You need 3 players for each team to get Tier 1. So this guy, he's getting it because we already have Tier 1. You see what I'm saying? Even though he's not a starter, just so you know. Because you can see how the Dallas is X'd out on his card to show that he's not applying to the tier. So just keep that in mind. Once you have the chemistry, it applies to anybody in your lineup with that chemistry, even if they're not starting. But the starters have to have the similar chemistry. So like I was saying, you need 3 for each team. So that's Dallas, Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, this guy's underneath, so he doesn't apply. Okay, that guy is not. Okay, this guy's an Eagle. Okay, my right tackle, my running back, and the wide receiver. Okay, and keep in mind, when you do this, make sure the cards that you want to use are not starting. Like I want Tyrell Williams, I want Calvin Johnson, I want Randy Moss, I want Big Ben Roethlisberger. Make sure you put your real starters underneath. You're only doing this for chems. Keep that in mind. It's very important to understand that. You don't want to play the computer because the computer, like, they're souped up as you go further into premium solos. So you're not going to beat them. And keep also these cards that I'm utilizing to do this chemistry, I didn't buy any cards. These are my silvers and my golds that I already kept from just opening random packs or whatever they were giving me throughout the time that Mud has started. Okay, so you just saw the Eagles players. Now we're going to go down to the New York Giants. Evan Engram, the second tight end, you can see that the New York Giants logo, it's not crossed out because the second tight end applies to the actual chem. Okay, so that's good for you to know that. And then we need 2 more players, obviously. So that's Darian Thompson and also Duke Ihanacho. Okay, Ihanacho, however you want to pronounce it. Those are the 3 for the Giants. Now the Redskins players, 1 is right here, Terrell McLean, okay? And then the other 2 are Robert Davis and my center, who is Chase Rollier. Now, remember, it doesn't matter if they're silver or gold or elite. They still apply, you know, the way that the card is, depending on if it's, you know, some cards may have a natural boost, and that may be coming soon where they can amp it like +2, +3. Right now, I'm just using, you know, whether it's a gold player or what type of player it is, they add 1. That's all you need to really know about it. So when I tell you that you can do this with any chem, once you start applying cards with the chems that they have on the right side of the card, once you do that, you just add the amount and the circle will show you on the right side. And you're going to push down in the right analog stick to bring this up with the chemistries. And then once you do that, you'll see exactly what you need to continue to build your team. To get the chemistry that you want. So this applies for any chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So you found the video. A lot of people were asking, there's no video. I've actually done this last year for Madden 17, but that's old news. This is new news right now. Madden 18 is where it's at. So I'm showing you guys again. It's much more simplified than it was in Madden 17. So you should be able to thoroughly understand exactly what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to, you know, summarize everything I just told you. You're going to want to put 3 starters for each one to get tier 1. 3 players give you tier 1, okay? After you get tier 1, you're going to want to put the bench, your bench players are going to be the people that are really your starters. So you can simply sub them into the game when the game is going on, okay? If you don't have cards for a specific reason, it's several ways that you can do it. I'm going to get to that in a second for you to be able to do it. And, you know, pretty much that's the way it goes. All right, so you want to make, like, just because I didn't use my corners, I left them regular. But if I always have, like, Marshawn Lattimore backing up or whatever like that, just to make sure. So now the next question is, bro, I don't got the cards. I wasn't lucky enough like you to already have it in my, in my binder. Okay, there's several ways to do it. In the store, you have, they have promos going on with the NFC East Gold Pack where you could do it. They have the NFC East Players Pack where you could do it. Whichever way you want to do it, that helps you to get certain players right away. And they have that huge bundle. I don't know how you guys want to spend your money. That's on you. Okay? You also have a set for an exchange where it's a weekly player exchange where they help you to get that player for a limited time. Okay? And they can give you a limited NFC East Gold player, whatever it is. And I'm not sure if it's auctionable. Is it? I don't know. It doesn't tell you if it's auctionable or not. I'm not sure. So if anybody's done it, you can leave it in the comments if it's auctionable or not. All right? So those are the ways that you can get it if you don't already have the card actively in your possession, in your binder. Okay? After you do that, like I said, when you go to the solo channel, the solo challenges, the Gauntlet Unleashed, you're going to see it there. You're going to be able to do the premium now. This one is regular for everybody. This is the premium. These are tiers. This is all this other stuff. So now that I've showed you how to save it, all you got to do is keep that as that lineup and have it saved right there. And then come whatever day this is, Friday through Sunday, you just jump right back in and take care of your solo so you don't have to do it again. You see what I'm saying? And then that makes it a lot easier for you, and then you're not stressing about trying to figure out, like, what do I got to do here? What do I got to do there? Now, as far as the gauntlet goes, the reason that I have 4 is because that premium gives me another one. After you have all those gauntlet trophies, you're probably saying, what am I supposed to do with these things? None of these cards, none of these cards that are readily available right now, I care about. You know what I'm saying? These cards are not interesting to me. I don't really care about it. So I have no real reason to use my my gauntlet trophies right now, even with Rivers. But I'm very, very excited because they're going to be giving you more ways to get trophies, which will mean that they will be releasing more players as the year goes on. You understand what I'm saying? So that actually works out pretty well, and it's going to be a lot more active, it looks like, with the gauntlet. Because now, Right now, with the way that it is, it's going to be a situation where, hold on, let me just read that. Okay, auctionable, tradable version of any Gauntlet champion. Okay, so you can select an upgraded version. Collect all the Gauntlet champions to pick your own Gauntlet master. That's crazy. So actually, I'm supposed to realistically be doing all of these? Okay, so I might have to start doing them. Because if I want a Gauntlet master, a Gauntlet champion, okay. All right, so yeah, so that's it right there. So with the way that that's going, now all you have to do is complete the premium sets, okay? So when you complete the premium, the actual premium solos, excuse me, not the sets, the premium solos, you're gonna get more Gauntlet items, and then you can use those items to complete those things. And I guess once you get all of them, like it just showed, that you will be able to now successfully, get yourself that Gauntlet master. But I'll do another video to explain thoroughly what that's going to be. Here we go right here. Let me just check the program. Do they have anything with Gauntlet in there? Gauntlet champions? Okay, so I don't know if they're auctionable or tradable. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see any on the auction house right now. Probably somebody's going to leave it in the comments to let me know if it is auctionable or tradable. But yeah, so now I know I have to complete all that. So by this weekend, it's going to be another Gauntlet trophy, which means I'll have 5. So I'll be able to get that Terrell Suggs. Okay? And then even though I didn't want him, I'm going to get him anyway. And then just have him on the team because now I know I got to complete all of them in order to complete that, that whole situation. So now that I've shown you guys exactly what I needed to do, you should be able to understand what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to simply press triangle or Y on the Xbox, and I'm going to change my active lineup back to my lineup 1, which is what I use for regular head-to-head MUT. And now I'm ready to go. Quick update, LaDainian Tomlinson, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson. You know, those are pretty much the guys that are going to be solid around for a little bit. I'm actively upgrading Randy Moss, Jalen Ramsey, Jason Verrett, Ezekiel Ansah, Frank Clark, some of the major dudes there. Cyprian, who has some monster hit power. Rodney Harrison, I got him for free. Okay? So there goes all the information you guys and girls are going to need. Let me know if you have any other questions. Until next time, one love.